I've made this link tree so it's easier for you guys to get into contact with me. If you want to find out more about the course, it's over on my Buy Me a Beer. If you want to simply get into contact with me, it's over on my crypto Twitter or my crypto Instagram. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I'm Louis Crypto, and we talk about cryptos every single weekday. And we're taking a look at Hbar today. I will be making another Hbar update tomorrow, so stay tuned for further updates on what is going on with Hbar. But for me personally, as long as this 3.5 cent bottom here is in, I am expecting price to eventually come back up to 14.5 cent and 20 cent. I have spoken about 30 cent, of course, in the videos in the past, but these are all much longer term targets to get beyond 20. These will all still be met as long as we're holding these key areas of support. And as I just said, 3.5 cent is a key area which we need to hold as support. But not only this, the next level that at all costs we must hold is this resistance on the weekly time frame, which has now been confirmed as support for 5 to 6 months here back in summer last year after losing it and coming back up into it to confirm it as resistance. It actually did not do so. It came back and reclaimed it, and in the last weeks and or so, we've now confirmed it as support. So going forward, we need to maintain this area between 5 and 6 cent. This key 1 cent psychological level is very vital to hold if we want to get this continue onwards and upwards to our targets up here, which would be from current price a pump of between 130% to 230%. Incredible moves here potentially for Hbar going forward. We all know how fundamentally strong this is, but now let's continue with the fibs from the low to the high. We've actually come back exactly to the area we were meant to come to, and this was actually given on the channel way back up here when we started coming back down. I just said at all costs we need to hold this 5 to 6 month area support. Then we place these fibs, and it's just further confirming what we just said. Look, we have this green box already set out, and then boom, these two orange lines saying we need to hold above this to get this continuation up. So from the top to the low, saying that this bottom is in here, we've got a golden pocket that we must tackle, okay? Because at the moment, what we must say is that this is an impulse down, and we'd be correcting back up into here for the continuation lower. So what we need to do is create the reversal wave by turning 8 cent into support. So I need to see 8 cent turning into support. Only once I see 8 cent turning into support, I'm going to believe in the 15 cent target over here and the 20 cent target. We can see some confluence with this newly formed fibs making the reversal wave. We get to the 1618, which is our 0.5 fib, maybe have a little bit of a dump, and as long as 8 cent holds, we will continue to 20 cent. This is the path that I envision Hbar to go through. Doesn't mean that it's on this exact date right there, 12th of Feb. I just imagine the moves to be somewhat like this to get up to our targets, because again, this is a golden pocket that should be resistance to dump from here. So only if we close above 8 cent are we opening up these targets. With no closes above 8 cent, I'm envisioning this path, which is the path that actually should be happening, because we're measuring this impulse. All the Fibonacci is saying is this is where we should return to. Boom, we've returned. So then we continue with the trend we were in. That was down, so we should continue down. Do you understand that? But can create the reversal wave, and that's how we head to these targets up here. That's the weekly time frame for Hbar. Now let's scale down to the daily. Over here, we were talking about over the last week, if I were to get rid of these fibs, we know this is the key area of resistance to break. But over the last week, we were talking about this downward trending, downward sloping trend line, this downtrend that we need to break, which again, we are yet to do so. I'm going to put these on the bodies there. So wick, and the highest wicks. And then it looks like with yesterday's candle, it actually tried to break out. I can see that the right of it is. Okay, for me, it's just not good enough. Because there would be arguments. And if I said that's a breakout, there's going to be people in the chat saying, or in the comments saying, no, it's not. And if I said it's not, then there's going to be people in the chat saying, yeah, it is breaking out. So I'm just going to say, no, it's not. Simply because I want to see clear breaks. I want to see a lot of momentum. For me, if something's like I'm in an R-ring, if I'm in an R-ring about something, it's not clear, is it? So for now, and in the last updates, what I was saying is if you were in buy trade, your stop loss should be down here under this low, because if we go under this low, we're no longer going up. This would invalidate further upside. We would be going down if 5.5 cent is lost. So this is why we'd have our stop losses over here. And if you entered up here, doesn't matter. So we're down here now. So if you haven't, amazing. This is going to give you a chance, but it doesn't mean that it's going to pan out, because we have the stop loss as our invalidation point prepared if this does not go the way we wanted it to This is where we get out. You could even set a stop loss here and then a sell limit or whatever. I'm not going to be personally doing the sell limit or whatever. I like to do manual opens and closes, just because I like to wait for the reactions. Imagine I enter a sell here, it taps in and it goes back up. So this is exactly, I'd rather wait for the exact reactions to see what the price action is actually telling me. And for the moment, it just can't really decide if this is the breakout or not. It could just be the retest outside. We're going to know at the end of this day, won't we? So this is why it's so important to stay up to date and stay tuned with the channel. Not only the Hbar updates, but also the Bitcoin updates are so vital to keep on top of, because you will know going forward what is actually going on with the rest of the market. If Bitcoin had this crazy pump, then once it starts to die down, what should happen with the rest? This is what we've got to look forward to. XRP also looks like Hbar as well, but XRP actually broke out. The same with Quant, the same with VeChain. They're all looking quite similar with this downtrend. It's just that XRP actually broke out and had a 20 to 30% pump the same day of the breakout. So this could be something that we got to look forward to. Doesn't mean it will happen in one day, a 20 to 30% pump, but look where that would take us to. Exactly where we need to go. But remember, this red box needs to be flipped into support and not stay as resistance. So at the moment, any pumps to it should just act as resistance, and we should expect dumps and lower lows from here. But could we just have another run up where it finds a golden pocket and then puts another wave up and creates this reversal wave to head up to 15 and 20 cent? This is why we're going to be constantly making updates throughout the week, every single day. So we're kept up to date with any bullish breakouts, but also fake outs. And if we do go down and we go back up, we need to be aware. So at the moment, we got no signs of that. That's why we need to stay tuned and up to date with the channel. Guys, if you are enjoying this video so far, please do smash the like button, again, comment and share the update. If you haven't subscribed, you know to do that as well, but share this as well and make sure you are engaging, because it's the only way we actually grow the channel. The algorithm is so trash with YouTube. So yeah, engagement is all they seek. So that's the comments down below. So I'm going to place this fib. There you go, holding this golden pocket as support. This was already there in the last update. I just removed it for the beginning of the video and on the weekly time frame. And this is already telling us that we're setting up for a dump, that if we do lose, only if we lose 5.5 cent, we've got these targets down here, 5, 4.5, 4.3, 4, yeah, and 4 cent. These will not happen as long as we maintain above 5.4 cent, and that is simply why the stop loss would be below this point, because if we go below this, it opens up all these sell positions or these targets for sell positions. So that's why we'd get out of the buy trade at the point where the buy trade is now invalidated. So until that point right now, we're still technically awaiting for this bullish breakout, because all this downtrend is a short-term bearish channel. It's a short-term falling wedge, and these are bullish breakouts. These have bullish breakouts. So after such a big run up over here, it makes sense that we're correcting with a bearish pattern. Will this make you sell? And the moment you press sell, boom, we go up. So this is why we just need to wait for the invalidation of this bullish setup, which would be losing this 5.5 cent low over here. I need to make you guys aware that I'm actually going to be discounting my course. Yes, I know that sounds crazy because I just permanently discounted it from 300 to 150. Well, I know that it's tough times for everyone, and it's the paycheck coming in the next few days. So for anyone that actually wants to take action on the course, I'm going to be making it cheap for you guys, for people that feel like they can't afford it, because I do have people messaging me about that. So here is the opportunity for those people. I'm going to be bringing it down to under £100, and the course will be £90 until the 7th of April. So you've got all the way until the 7th of April to take action on the course, and that will be £90. You get 6 hours and 30 plus videos of content there, as well as my Discord community with 70 plus people. If you want to have the course, the chat, as well as 10 hours of one-to-one help with me, I do have one slot available for my mentorship. Yes, someone has to put down a deposit in the last over the weekend, so there is one slot available for my one-to-one mentorship. Please just private message me over on my link trees, over my Twitter or my Instagram, but you can actually take action without messaging me here over on my Buy Me a Beer. You can buy me a beer or go over to the bookings where you can find the mentorship or the course. Now the course is not discounted here, so please actually go ahead and message me over on my Twitter or Instagram. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to today's Hbar update. It doesn't look so clear with this breakout or breakdown, so we just need to wait a little bit. But as long as this little golden pocket here is holding, it should give us this breakout. Again, lose this golden pocket, we're heading back down to this low
Once this low is lost, that's the invalidation of this bullish setup, backed up to 10 cents, which would be from current price a pump of about 60%. Look guys, wow, incredible. That's if this breaks out and pushes through this golden pocket and creates the reversal wave. So this is what we've got to look forward to, a 60% pump on the horizon for Hbar. I hope this will be the case, and again, we know what needs to happen. All you need to do is maintain this area over here for the continuation onwards to that target. If this area is lost, stop loss will be hit, and then these positions could be filled. Thank you guys.
There's a link tree in the comment section or the description down below, or even in the top right corner. You can just click it over here somewhere, and yeah, it can take you to my crypto Twitter, Instagram, where you can private message me. If you want to actually just take action on the course or the mentorship without talking to me, head over to my Buy Me a Bit. Now, I'll bring up a page looking like this. You can even get one single mentorship session anyway, but all the details that you need here, you get 10 sessions, and here you get 30 plus videos, 6-hour course, and yeah, all the information you need is over here.